Alright, I think we're all set. Oh, let me turn the music down though. It's quite loud for me. Hopefully you guys, hopefully things are balanced alright for you guys. Let's see. There we go. There's the right thing. Try and get everything set up here. You'd think that I would know how to stream after doing it for like 2 years. But yes, hello! Just a second, let me arm my oh. Let me turn the microphone down a little bit. I think it's a little bit high. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna get some, hi Red Green. Get some inking done today. Oh, no one saw anything. These are the 4 that I really need to get done today. And I know that we've talked about colors for these and I don't remember what we said for colors. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Have I already asked how you're doing? I can't remember. If I haven't, how are you? My brain just shuts off while streaming. Also, how are music levels? How are audio levels? Okay. I think this set I could probably just do like gold, probably. I feel like we talked about a color for this set, maybe like a light orange or something, but I don't remember what we decided on. Like a brown. Editing. Ah, nice. What are you editing? Are we talking like videos or a book or... that color feels a little bit funky on this camera today. I think maybe we're talking like a light brownish orange for these. Kind of like a terracotta-y color. Or were we talking silver? I think it was also a color with silver. I don't remember. Silver would probably look good with everything. I don't know that it would match the thing that I'm going for. Maybe like a copper? Or a rose gold? Oh, maybe it would like a rose gold. I want rose gold for these. That has kind of the like orangish tone to it. And I think it'll stand out really nice against everything. I think that's not a bad idea. This set I'm still not sure on. This one I was saying I could just do gold. I've done this sort of design with the blue to yellow before, and I just did it with gold. And it's a little bit hard maybe to see on the yellow side, but it's not bad. Oh, that makes sense. That sounds like a lot of work. Considering how long streams are, just, you know, knowing where to go and what to cut and stuff. That's a bit of work right there. I don't know that I'd be able to watch streams while I don't know that I'd be able to watch a stream while I edit, just because I have to, like, pause what I'm listening to so often to be like, okay, I need to listen to the thing that I'm editing. That just doesn't work as well with streams. Part of the reason I don't watch streams very much is I pause things a lot. But yes, so color for these, I could go for like a pink or something. Could go for like a pink. I feel like the here, let me. Lighting's not great. Why is my arm itch? My arm itches. Yeah, I might just go gold. Oh. Oh gosh, oh man. Yeah, that sounds like a time. There's a reason that I stopped editing. At one point I was like just recording the like weekly Minecraft sessions with friends. I just record the whole thing. I was just like, I'll edit it down later. And then once you have like 4 hours of video footage, you're just like, I don't want to have to go through 4 hours of video footage to find the good, you know, 10 minutes or whatever. I am debating just a bright yellow for these. I could do gold over this part and then yellow over the rest. Do you think that would look weird? Should we try that? Let's just try that real quick on here. See how it looks. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I am gonna be filming. Ooh. I am gonna be filming probably a lot too. Let me make sure that my focus is good. Why does it just seem like it's not bright enough here? Eh. Okay. But yeah, let's just see if a bright yellow and a gold, like, if I don't drop everything. See how that looks. Or if it looks weird. It might look weird. This yellow's getting a little bit thick. I might need to go for a different yellow. This one's rather solid. I mean, there's some. It's been almost a year. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like at least maybe these streams, I don't know that they'd make sense to, you know. Well, there we go. I got yellow paint. Put that somewhere where you can see it. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Put it. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, the yellow might be kind of nice. Let me see if it looks weird if it's half yellow, half gold, though. I might need to get some more gold paint too. This one's feeling rather empty. Hi, Flare Cobra. How you doing? We're trying something out to see if I like it or not, and you know, I'll look for opinions as well. Let me zoom in a little bit. I have to manually focus everything. I feel like it's looking darker on screen than usual, but oh, looks like it's gonna storm soon. What do we think of the like yellow and the? I almost think just yellow maybe for these. So at the moment I have like gold here, and then it goes into yellow. A year ago you put out the first two parts. That's quite funny. Yep. Yep. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I do think I kind of like the yellow because it feels very sunshiny. But I don't know about the gold, if I like the gold or not. Should I just do the whole thing yellow? That's an option. Yeah, I'm still not 100% on this set. What I want to do. Yeah, I don't know that the yellow necessarily matches the like, yeah, just plain yellow. I don't know that it necessarily matches the like theme or whatever, but I like it. So, and it stands out really nice. It feels very sunny. I like that. So let's just go with yellow. Okay, let me fix my zoom. There we go. So, like I was saying, move some stuff off to the side. I do need to film too, so I'm gonna try and make it so that everyone can see. Oops. I think that'll work just fine. So yeah, we'll go with yellow. Oh wait, I could make you guys even closer. I should make you guys even closer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. That's nice and easy to see. Okay. Oh, now I have to fix the focus again. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, we'll just go for yellow. Cool. There's cat hair there. Yeah, if you couldn't tell by the stream title, I need to get these done. I'm hoping to have these in the shop next Friday. It does remind me, I do also need to take the advent calendar pre-orders out of my shop, so I should probably mention that in on social media and stuff, that those are going down. And we're not gonna have those. Yeah. I did have one pre-order, so I'll probably do the same number that I've done the past couple of years, just make 2 of them. But that'll be probably, you know, something we'll start pouring in July, is all of the dice for the advent calendars. And maybe start figuring out some dice for Halloween, too. I have a couple of Halloween, like, conventions and stuff that I'll be doing. At least one. I have at least one Halloween, like, convention I'm gonna do. So, it'd be good to have some Halloween-themed stuff for that. Why does it feel like everything is just, like, slightly the wrong color on camera today? It feels like washed out or something. Or dark. Should I just block my... That make this easier to see? It blocks my face. I've got so much stuff going on. Is that weird? I don't know. Okay, let me move this so I can... Okay, cool. So, we've got D6. Yeah, I think I like the yellow. I'm glad that we ended up going with yellow. Yeah, that was what I was thinking, too. I was thinking it was like sunshine. Since we have the sky there, it's like the sun. Cool. So, we're on the same page here. Oh, let me make it so you guys can see what's going on here. There we go. But yeah, I do want to try and get all 4 sets done today. I don't have anything else I need to be at today. You know, a lot of Saturdays I have, like, a game night with friends. I have some stuff I want to get done today, but, like, I don't have to be anywhere at any certain time, so I think that my goal here is to get all 4 sets inked, and then we'll call it good. I do have some other stuff that we could ink as well. I have a sneak peek of April's Patreon D20s, because I need to ink those. Do I have like a... Oh no, that'd be good though. I think maybe just a pearly white for those, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think I made this set before my I had made my slightly smaller blank molds, and the reason I'm saying that is because you can see how the 8 here turned out. It doesn't have the things in the middle. And part of the reason that might have happened is because the blanks were a little bit too big and they pushed against the numbers too hard, and so it never actually got any resin into the center there where it needed to be to fill in, you know, the middle of the 8s and the 6s. That's probably what happened. Luckily I've made my molds. Okay. Luckily I've made my blank molds a little bit smaller now. I've made my blanks a little bit smaller. Even then, though, I feel like they could be smaller still. Sometimes I still get a little bit of, like, the side bowing out a little bit and I have to sand it flat. Especially, I think, on some of the D10s. Come on, yellow, work with me here. There we go. Got some yellow. Yeah, I'm excited to have these done, though. I do have the first video for these, so I'm doing videos for all of these sets, and, you know, going over kind of my thoughts and design process a little bit. Like the Drawtectives dice videos that I did a little while back. I have the first one of those all edited and posted on Patreon. Should have that up next week. I need to get started on the next one for that series. I've been focused mainly on commission videos at the moment. I have one that I'm in the middle of editing because I do like just videos set to music for all of the commissions that I do. And I usually try to send those to the person that ordered them about the same time that I ship out the whatever it is that they ordered from me, or about the time that they receive it. And I shipped one out yesterday, and I have not finished the video for that. So, need to do that. And if that means the Empire's inspired dice take a backseat for a second, that's okay. I have like 20 videos that I have, you know, all the video footage for, and I just need to edit. I was thinking about it. So I got stuck down like a rabbit hole. I've been watching like I've been stuck watching I watch, how do I phrase this? I'll find like one random thing on YouTube and then get stuck on that for a while. I was watching a lot of like Say Yes to the Dress for a while there. Don't know why. I was just like, ooh, pretty dresses. I want to see pretty dresses. And then recently I've gotten stuck on watching, it's like a wrapped car, but it's all sorts of like pretty, like multi-chrome pigments and stuff. And something I realized while watching those videos, let me zoom this in. Something I realized while watching, you know, multiples of those videos, because, you know, you watch one and more gets recommended, is that they all have, like, the same format. Like, the thumbnails are all pretty much the same. The format of the video is the same. You know, it is Dip Your Car, yeah. I've been stuck on that, for the past, like, couple of weeks. I'm just like, oh, the pretty colors. I want to watch all the pretty colors and see what happens. But you know, I was thinking about those videos, and they're all the same format. You know, they're talking about kind of the plan, and then they go and they mix up all the stuff and spray it, and then talk about kind of, you know, how things turned out and let you decide if you like it or not. Ooh. Yeah. I like the yellow. It feels very storybook, too. Maybe that's part of the reason I like the yellow. It feels cartoony in, like, a good way. I think that might be part of it. It feels a little cartoony. I like it. But, oh, did you share one of their videos recently? Yeah, they're fun to watch, but they all have the same format. And something so what I was saying, I realized that a lot of, you know, the YouTubers I watch, you know, there's variation in, like, what they're doing, but the format they use for their videos is usually pretty much the same for all of their videos. And I realized that, that's not always true, but it still kind of is. Even for something where it's just like, say, a Minecraft video, you still have a certain amount of, like, you kind of know what you're getting into. Hello! How's it going? But yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out like what I want to do, so I'm still doing a bunch of different formats and ideas and things. But I think, honestly, so there's kind of it's not a chart, but I guess kind of a chart in my brain of things that do well versus things that I enjoy making, and the things that do really well and I enjoy making are the character sort of videos. The ones where I like the Draw Detectives videos did very well. Those ones did well. Tutorial videos also do well, but they're not as much fun to make. In my opinion, I like the more laid back nature, I think, of the like character ones. Just a second here. Because the tutorial ones, usually I go and make kind of a script, and I plot out all of the different things that I want to cover for whatever specific material it is that we're talking about, or technique or something like that. And just that planning and stuff takes a fair amount of time. Whereas with the character ones, usually I try to know enough about the character that I'm making the dice based on that I can just ramble for a bit. I don't feel like I have to give all of the information about any specific thing. I definitely forget information all the time on those because it's pretty, that's what I'm looking for. It's pretty laid back, I guess. I just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Stream of consciousness? It's not quite stream of consciousness, but it's less formatted. I just talk a whole bunch. I skim through the footage and I talk a whole bunch, and then I try to cut it together in an order that makes sense. I'm gonna turn that off for now. I'll come back to that in a minute, but we'll come focus on you guys for a minute. So yeah, those are our a little bit easier, I guess, to make, just because I don't have to plot things out compared to the tutorial videos, which also means that they are a little bit more fun for me to make because they're less brain power, they're less work. In different ways. Like for the character ones, I try to get the dice completely done before, having the video done. Because I want to have the dice completed for the video. Whereas with some of the other speed pours and stuff, I've just shown the pouring and how they are out of the molds. I haven't shown the inking and stuff, but for the commissions, I show the sanding and everything. Oh my gosh, I've put so much time into the video that I'm editing right now. It's gonna be about a 5-minute long commission video, because there's a lot of pieces to the commission. And I've probably spent about 8 hours editing 2 minutes of footage. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but the number of cuts that I have is ridiculous, because it's those videos set to music, they're fun to make, but they take forever because there's a lot of setting up markers on the beat and where the music is, and then cutting everything, figuring out which pieces you want to use and which sections. Yeah, those ones are fun, but how's the focus on this? Yeah, I think I'm just slow at editing too, but I spent most of yesterday working on it, and the day before I spent some time the day before too. But yeah, I do think that I'm just slow at editing, which is part of it. I'm just slow. Which is part of what kept me from doing YouTube. So I've tried to do YouTube videos in the past just with random stuff. And I learned a lot from doing that. You know, I'd make like 1 or 2 videos and then, you know, give up. And like one of the things that I learned was it does not make sense to try and make YouTube videos about something that you weren't going to do anyway, or that you're not passionate about. Like, if you're not a big video game person, it does not make sense to make, like, video game videos. Like, if you've no interest in playing video games, or you don't play them a lot anyway, you know, there's no real point. Okay, let me start filming this one. Okay. Can you guys see? Yes, you guys can see. So there's that. And that doesn't mean that you can't do things, you know, just for videos, but it's just if you're not making a video about something that you enjoyed, that you would want to do anyways, you're not going to stick with it. 2 is that I suck at editing. And that's something that I just kind of had to come to terms with before I started doing YouTube videos. I'm like, look, I suck at this, but I'm hopefully going to get better at it. Everyone's videos suck when they first start out. It's fine. There's a lot of coming to terms with the fact that I was just going to suck at making videos for a while, and then hopefully I'd get better at it. But yes, I am still slow at editing. I'm sure that there's more streamlined ways to do things, but yeah, that seems like a comfortable spot. But yeah, hopefully the character videos go a little bit faster. But yeah, I was thinking about it because, you know, I was talking about how a lot of, like, people that I watch, they do different things, but all of their videos pretty much have the same format. And I'm still trying to figure out, you know, find my footing, and I'm doing a bunch of different things. But I think that at some point, I'm probably going to settle into just doing, like, probably like the character videos type ones where, you know, I film myself making them and then do a voiceover of here's kind of the thought process that went into this set. And then, it doesn't have to be characters, but, you know, things that are dice that are inspired by something, and I talk about the inspiration and the techniques and stuff that I use and why I did things certain ways. And then I think probably like some challenge type videos. Those are fun. Like, I have lots of different things that I'd like to try. Like, I think it'd be really fun to, like, try out some different, like, craft kits and things, but I think I'm probably going to fall into a format eventually. I find something that I think is fun to make and that people think is fun to watch, and then, you know, end up there with maybe occasional, you know, things that break the format. Because even, like, you know, I like watching, like, Let's Plays and stuff, and even then it's just, like, the format is we are playing this game. Like, the game changes every time, but, you know, the format of we're playing this game together is you know, usually the same. But I guess kind of I have a question there, like, what do you think about that, I guess? Like, do you like having the variety? Like, I have video footage for a couple of vlogs for a couple of conventions I went to. I could always edit those up, too. That's one of those things that's kind of on the back burner at the moment. I like the yellow. I'm glad we went with yellow. I like it. I like the yellow a lot. It's good. The yellow's good. Um, changes the way it's played some. 125. So what is this? I don't actually know about this. So what is the Final Fantasy V 4 Job Fiesta thing? That's a lot of F's. A lot of alliteration there. So what is this? Here's a question for you guys too. So I am looking for, you know, opinions on how you'd feel if I were to find a singular format and stick to it, and if I did, what format you would, you know, you enjoy the most. And then also I have a random question for you. Type of challenge format that's also done for charities. Oh, okay. Is it like a thing at the moment, like a big thing? Or is this just something that's been ongoing? If you don't make videos, or if you do, I suppose, but, so if you do make videos, what would you say your ideal format is? And if you don't make videos, and you were to make videos, one, what would you make them about? Like, and two, what kind of format do you think you would have? Yearly thing, but they've also managed to update their website to allow for free runs outside of the charity time. Oh, okay. Cool. Is this something that... Okay, that's cool. But you're saying it changes up, like, the format of how you usually play the game? Kitty cat, why are you yelling? Let's just try inking this here, I think. Why are you yelling? Okay, I'm gonna turn that off for now. Why are you yelling? What, kitty? What, kitty cat? Come here. Not. Why is she yelling? I don't know why she's yelling. The base challenge is that the bot they have chooses the 4 classes or jobs that you can use throughout the game. What? What's going on? So it's a bit of like RNG, you know, just random, given random jobs. Makes it fun. A little bit of something different. Forces you to get outside of your comfort zone maybe a little bit. Why are you yelling? Come here, not. I've got a fluffy girl behind me. She looks very comfy. further modifiers that can be added that changes. Oh, okay. Sounds like there's all sorts of stuff. Oh, let me get on camera. That might help. Might make it a little bit more interesting for you guys if you can actually see what I'm working on. That sounds fun though. Yeah, I'm not a huge, so I don't play a lot of like video games. I have some that I do want to play. I just never find the time to play them. I pretty much just play some Minecraft with friends on Friday nights. That's about all I find the time to do game wise. I do if I can ever do this just this full time again. I think I want to, you know, revive my little tiny gaming channel that mostly has Minecraft videos on it, and maybe do stream some games and stuff too, but I just don't find the time. You like the mix of character-driven themes and a little 2 to 3 minute look at this videos? Oh, okay. And that's kind of, I think, where I'm ending up, is with the character ones and the short little, like, set to music ones. And I think those are the ones that I enjoy making the most, which is maybe why other people enjoy watching them the most. You know what I mean? Like, maybe people like them just because I enjoy making them. Oh, guys, these are turning out so good. Guys, these are turning out so good. I really like the yellow. I'm glad we went with yellow. I was so worried about the yellow, but I really like it. Ah, I keep bonking the microphone. Sorry, guys. Oh, I need yellow. Can you guys see? Yes, you guys can see. And there's lots of other things that I think would be fun to do. Like, there's lots of ways I'm like, man, it'd be fun to branch out. Like, you know, it was fun trying the, like, collab video with Marrow and Scryer. That was a lot of fun. But I think also just for my own sanity, at some point I'm going to have to figure out what sort of format I want to do and stick with it just so that I'm not super overwhelmed. Cause it just, I don't know, it just takes brain power to try and do new things. As much fun as it is. But yeah, I think the character-driven ones and the short little speed pour videos, as I've put it, are the ones that I have the most fun making. Although at the moment I'm like kind of done with the with the speed ones. I have the one I'm working on right now for commission, and then I have another one that I really need to get done because I need to ink that set of dice too. I should check on those today, actually. That reminds me. I need to go. I need to get some more yellow paint. Okay, I'm gonna do the last side of this in a second, but I'm gonna do the D2 on the camera just because those are kind of fun to see. Let's do the D2 on. Let me do this so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Let me change the focus. You guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to ink it so that you can see in this camera really well. That's kind of a cool sounding song. Okay. Alright, get that out of the way. We'll finish this D4 here. focus. There we go. You know, honestly, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. So it does seem like people enjoy the, like, character ones, you know, even if they don't necessarily know the character. Which does make me feel a little bit better since I have 13 of those videos that I need to work on for all of these sets. Oh, by the way, guys, these are all going to be in my shop next week. I'm going to have all of the Empires-inspired dice in my shop next week. I should be there on Friday. But guys, let me focus. Look at him. I really like, okay, I'm really glad that we did. I know I've said it a couple of times now, but I'm really glad that we went with the yellow. I really like it. Like, if it matches the warmth of the bottom there, and then it feels like a cartoony sun color. I really like it. I really like it. Yeah. Yay! I'll admit, yellow was my first thought for these, and I was just like, I don't know if that's gonna be a little bit weird. I don't know if yellow will be weird. And I'm so happy that it's not. So for this set, what do you guys think about like a rose gold? I was thinking like an orangey, kind of a muted orangey color, and this is kind of, it's a little bit more pink maybe, but it's kind of a muted orangey color. It's maybe a little bit more pink, but still. Oh, hello, kitten. You going over there? Okay. Oh, I should drink some of my tea that I have not drunk at all, and it is starting to get cold. I need to get more of this tea. It's good as black currant. Well, let's try on the, well, D6 might not be the best judge. Let's try it on this one. See how it looks. Let's do it on this one and see how it looks. Yeah, there's a lot of darker colors in here, so it's not even necessarily black. It's like this is like a really dark, like red sort of color. It's hard to see on camera. Everything seems so dark on camera today for some reason. And then this side has like blues and green kind of sparkles in it. So there's black in there, but like this is just a, oh, it looks black. But yeah, it's a really, really dark red brown. Yeah. I don't know if I can. It's not gonna, I have to focus this close. There we go. There you go. You can kind of see that red in there. Yeah, and then this side has like a blue and green sparkle. A little bit purple in there almost too. So those are the super dark colors in there. But yeah, okay. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Why not? Why not? Oh, thanks. Yeah, this was kind of a fun set. Wait till you see the video on these ones. These are the ones that I finished last in this series. And I also, for this set, I had a diagram that I followed. I plotted out the order of colors for all of them to figure out the layers. And even then, now I'm just like, ooh, that maybe could have had some more of the warm tones in it. But this one doesn't have any of the cool tones, so, you know, I guess it evens out. These two by themselves feel a little bit mismatched, maybe. Let me zoom back out. Alright, let me... Yes, there's 8 separate layers. Also some of these glow in the dark. This shimmery blue and this green both glow in the dark. Yeah, the shimmery blue and the green both glow in the dark. Yes, there was 8 different pours, and I plotted them all out so that I could keep track of what was going into each one. So I had, you know, a little bit of the colors all over the place, and I had I wanted mostly the black with the like that shimmer and the red. I wanted those 2 colors to be the most, which they are. Kitten, you are in the way. Do you want to come sit on my lap? Come here. No? Okay, she's gonna go look out the window instead. Alright, let's... Alright. So, but yes, so I waited for the resin to set, in between each layer. And let me just think about this for a second. So I pour resin maybe twice a week. You know, probably about twice a week. And let me get you guys in focus more. But yeah, I pour resin maybe twice a week. So I could do 2 layers a week. So if there's 8 layers, that's a month that it took me to pour these. And that's assuming that I poured a layer every time that I poured resin. Let's see how we feel about this. Let me just see here. You guys, I think I like it. I think I like the rose gold. That's why, like rainbow dice, I did a set of rainbow dice at one point where I waited in between each layer. And boy, those took forever, but they turned out so good. But I haven't done another set just because. Yeah, we'll see how it looks with the other darker colors, but I think it's gonna look even better with the darker colors, to be honest. Okay, let me set this up so that we can. Ugh. No, I don't want voices in my music. No. Just cause I cannot focus. Okay. Those are big time sinks. That is part of the reason that, so I updated my commission stuff lately. I raised my prices a little bit and reworked some stuff so that, you know, if you have more complicated stuff, it costs a little bit more. One a year to line up with Pride Month. Yeah, fair. Yeah, those are big time things. But yeah, that's part of the reason that when I was redoing all my commission stuff, I changed it so that anything that requires, I think it was more than 3 separate pours of resin. Actually, I didn't even change that one recently. That was something that's been there for a while. But anything that requires more than 3 separate pours of resin counts as a complex set. Just because, yeah, it's the ones that have a lot of layers are a lot of work. But I did also change it so that it's not as expensive as if you have, you know, handmade inclusions now. I think I said 3 or more, because like. Three layers is fine. Like, I do 2 layers all the time where I'll pour 1 layer and then I'll set things on top of it, say, and then I'll, you know, or half and half, that's fine. Okay, let's move on to the D20, which has a lot of those darker colors. Oh, perfect. This is nice and lined up for everybody. See how this looks with that darker red. I've lost some of my symbol there. I guess probably I sanded things down or something. Lost some of it, but I do like that color with that. All right, I think I'm sold on the on this one. I was originally thinking of like mixing something myself, but this is so much easier to just use something straight out of the the tube. Yeah. I'm curious. So, I'm still thinking about YouTube and how things work on YouTube. So I'm still not monetized, which is, I'm close. I'm very close. Honestly, if the character videos that I post do well, I'll probably hit it. I just need watch time now. I have the subscriber count. I just need watch time. And I'm pretty close on that too. I'm at 3,000 something. A couple more months probably. A few more months. At the rate that I'm going, I'll hit it. But for those that don't know, by the way, to get monetized on YouTube, you need two things. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of video time watched in the last 365 days. And I've got the subscribers at this point. I'm at like 1,200, I think now, or so subscribers. So I've hit the 1,000 mark. And now I just need to get the watch time. And that I made a mistake by only making videos that are like 2 minutes long. Turns out that videos that are 2 minutes long don't give you a lot of time watched, even if, you know, plenty of people watch them. Who would have thunk? It's part of what inspired me to start doing the character videos. Is like, I need to make something that is longer than 2 minutes. Let's try something that's closer to 10 minutes. And then I discovered that those were fun to make, so, you know, I'm sticking with it. But I am curious, I'm curious where this thing heads. I'm curious where this YouTube thing heads. I'm enjoying it. Something in here. There's like a little piece of junk in there. I think it's a piece of wood from the wood medium. Yes, actually, I can grab a set. One of the first sets that I made, was based on a character that I hadn't gotten to play yet, but I had ideas for. And now I'm finally getting to play this character in a campaign. But yeah, I'll go grab those in a second. I'll show you. They were some of the first dice that I made. But I haven't really... Yeah, I think I have a couple of sets, but they're all from like towards the beginning of when I started making dice. Yeah, let me finish this die and I'll show you. Actually, you know what? I could pause that. And close that. I'll just go grab those. They're just sitting on the table. No words. No voices. Okay. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna grab those. Alright, so here, I'll just show you my thing of handmade dice. And some of these are by me and some of them are not by me. But these are all the dice that I've kept. Hello, kitten. Where you going? Where you going, baby? Where you going? Hello. Okay. Oh, kitten, hello. She's right here. All of my kitty cats are so cuddly. Alright, let's see here. I might do that just so we can see a little bit better. Alright, so all of my dice here. There we go. Get the mission. Yes. So that is this set right here. So I made this set for a warlock that I'm now playing. Yes, hello, kitten. Yes, I know. But yeah, I made this set for a warlock that I'm now playing. And this was back when I was using the purple that kind of burnt and turned kind of brownish, but oh well. But yeah, it has the copper in there and the shimmer and then that purple. So This is a set that was directly inspired by the Warlock that I'm now getting to play. I do also have... Oh, I don't have them here. That's okay. I have a set that are just, like, copper and silver. Reminds me of Amethyst. Yeah, this set was inspired by Amethyst right here. This is... So, some of these... I have all sorts of stuff in here, but... These ones were some of the first dice that I put in my shop. The first dice that I ever put in my shop were these faux amethyst ones and the galaxy ones. Hello, kid. She's bonking her head against my hand. Hello, baby. Yeah, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Oh, you went down my lap. Come here. Come on. Kitty. Kitty, you need to move. Come here. Come down on my lap. Come on. Come on. Down you go. There you go, baby. Oh. Oh, nope. Nope, you're leaving? I don't know what she's doing. But yes, these were the two designs that I first put on my shop. Oh, are you trying to get behind me? Okay. No, she's leaving. Okay, thank goodness. But yes, these were the first two designs that I ever put in my shop, were the Galaxy and the Faux Amethyst ones. Yeah, I didn't make any of these sets here, but everything else here I made. Some of these are just, anyways, so here, these are some of the, this is one that I decided to keep for myself. I hardly ever decide to just keep things for myself. But I decided to keep this one for myself. It has a moth in there and all of these flowers. And I just really liked this one so much that I decided to keep it. I feel like you can't even really see the moth very well. It's right there. Can't tell that it's a moth, but I really liked that one. A lot of the... I also did that with this one. I also kept this one for myself. Even though I could have sold it, but I really liked it. I really like the little pastel rainbow one, so I kept that. And then a bunch of, most of the ones in here, if I made them, I kept them because they had some sort of flaw. Like this set, you can see the one there. A lot of the numbers in this set ended up like completely misshapen. So I went and kept a fair number of these. One of these has like a 9 or something. Oh yeah, here we go. You can really see it on the 50 here. It's kind of funky looking. It's fun though. I should try this idea again though. And then some of them were sets that just didn't sell, and I decided to keep. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm sensing a theme on the. I'm sensing a theme on the ones that didn't sell and I kept. Just a second here. Why is there paint here? There shouldn't be paint here. Alright, anyways. Because here's one of the sets that I made and then it didn't sell, so I kept it because I really liked it. And now that I'm looking at it, here's the other set that that didn't sell and I decided to keep it. You sensing a color theme here? I just realized that these match. But it's like, they didn't sell. But I really like them, so I'm just gonna keep them for myself. But yeah, a lot of the ones in here, these ones over here, all just some of the like first ones that I made. I really wanted just to, when I first started, I really wanted a set of just solid colored like peach dice, so I made them. I have some miscellaneous beach ones. I guess the pink and the, yeah. To be fair, it's funny because we inked these on stream a long time ago, back when I was on Twitch, and chat decided on the colors, and then they never sold. Pretty sure chat said, ooh, do both colors. I'm like, alright, we'll do both colors. That's fun. So we can blame chat for these ones never selling, but that's fine by me because I really like them, so I got to keep them. Also, it's funny because they're a, looks like they're a Petri that worked really well. I usually have a lot of trouble with Petries, but this set turned out. To be fair, I don't know, I have mixed luck with Petri. Some of them turn out perfect, and then some of them, I just don't know. 80s vibes? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair with those colors. And then these ones, let's see, these ones I got from, this set I got from Dragon Ink Dice. We did a dice trade. This was a couple years ago. Yeah, so this is Dragon Ink Dice. And then this set was the Lucky Marrow. Again, dice trade a couple years ago. And then yeah, what is their username? Chaotic. That's how it's pronounced. Okay. But in my Discord, Kaotik, Kaotik. But this was a dice trade with them, and these ones glow in the dark, which is fun. And then these I got, these little mini handmade dice I got in just a dice exchange thing at one point. And they're little, they're tiny. Look at them compared to a regular D20. They're so small. They're very cute. But yeah, everything else in here I made. Maybe I should go back to this design at some point. Like, this is just a fun beach design. It's easy enough to do. Alright, anyways. Show and tell is can be over now. We'll go back to actually inking things. I want to get these done. You're going back down. Okay. There we go. Get the focus back. Let me get a drink of tea. Oh, and let me get my camera back. There we go, I'm back. I'm no longer in the way. I'm in the way, but I'm less in the way. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel like some people get into making dice because they want to make dice for, like, their characters and stuff. Or, you know, I don't know. Oh, hello, cat. They have more specific reasons, and I was just like, oh, that sounds fun. Someone said, I was talking about making dice. I was like, oh, I have the stuff for that. I could do that. It's like, yeah, I have a little bit of resin at home. I could get some cheap dice molds, make some dice. Why not? And then it has snowballed. Oh, you know, I was thinking of doing, so I do expect to someday be monetized on YouTube. Like I said, I'm not far off, and I have been trying to work towards it. I was thinking of doing a, like, how did we get here video, or a Q&A video. I don't know that anyone would actually have, like, I don't know that anyone would actually have Q&A questions for me. But like, I've definitely told the story multiple times on stream of, like, how did I end up making dice? But I don't know. I don't know why this story amuses me so much, but it does. I always enjoy telling that story. I was thinking of just making a video of it, and then posting that for... That's true. I do basically do a Q&A over stream, because I am just chatting with you guys. And then if you have questions, you can just ask them and I respond to them anyways. That's a fair point. There's not much point in having a dedicated Q&A when I do a Q&A once a week anyways, basically. Yeah, I think I really like this rose gold color. It's kind of a coppery color. It's funny, because I thought that when I started. When I first started making dice, I did not expect to sell any, partially because I could see there were so many established dice makers out there already. And it's funny because I'm one of the established dice makers out there now. Yes, so yeah, D&D has become very popular. I do think that it is a little bit maybe of a saturated market, but I guess I'm not too worried about it. That is part of why, that is part of the reason that I try to branch out. I do a lot of stuff that's not dice, when I do in-person events. I have a lot of like jewelry and, you know, other little things that I bring to in-person events. And I'll be honest, so I did Lilac City Comic-Con a couple weekends ago, and it was a lot of fun. I did not sell a single set of dice at Lilac City. I did not sell a single set of dice, and I still made about $1,000. I sold raw dice. Those I sold, but I didn't sell a set of finished dice. But anyways, that's part of the reason though that I wanted to get on the YouTube train too. It was a little bit disappointing, but also like, oh well. You know, I know that those are the big ticket item type things, just the full sets. But yeah, that is part of the reason that I wanted to hop on like the YouTube train, to a certain extent, is, yes, that is why it's good to branch out. To be fair, I think a lot of my in-person sales are not dice related, or they're not like finished dice. I sell a lot of raw miscellaneous dice. I have a thing over here that's just, I just make a bunch of random dice, and then they just go in the jar over here, and I pour them out into a tray, and people can buy them for $5 each or whatever. People love to dig through that. Kids love to dig through that too. Plus it's like interactive, which is fun. Also, I've started now including sanding kits. So if you buy a certain number of raw dice, you get a free sanding kit too. People have, I think, enjoyed that. Anyways, yeah, so there's that, why I have kind of branched out with in-person things. I don't think there's many dice makers in Norway. If any else, you're helping out like your selling point indicator. Yeah, see, that'd be cool. Yeah, that seems smart. Yeah, that's something that I struggled with for a long time. There was just what makes what I'm making unique. People could go to any other dice maker and ask for probably this and get something, you know, just as good, if not better. I think I was asking around at one point. I was like, what makes what I'm making unique? And that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. It can absolutely be a hobby. And at the time, what we came up with was that my stuff's very personal. And what was kind of meant by that was the vibe of my shop was very warm and like inviting, if that makes sense. Just the vibe of my shop felt very, very personal. But also, I do a lot of custom stuff. I do a lot of like personalized stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm really liking the rose gold. Okay, it looked good on the lighter color too, but yeah, I really like it on the dark. I'm gonna get this so that you guys can see better too. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. But no, that's part of the goal of YouTube. That's part of the goal of my YouTube channel at this point is if I can make an income from teaching other people how to make dice, or, you know, providing entertainment for people who don't know how to make dice, as opposed to just selling the dice themselves. There's a strange amount of stability there. Honestly, like, I mean, obviously, like, YouTube's not necessarily the most stable, gonna be the most stable income. You know, there's a lot of miscellaneous stuff there, but there's a much more open market for people that are making dice making videos. There's a lot fewer people that are making dice making videos than there are people making dice. But yeah, part of it is too, I think, just building kind of like a audience. Like, sure, there's a lot of other dice makers out there, and I try not to think of other people as competition necessarily, because it's part of the fun of making dice is that, you know, 12 different people can have the same prompt to make 12 different things. I actually had that at one point a long while back. Someone commissioned a set of dice from me, and then they also they didn't even mention it, but they commissioned a set of dice from a different dice maker as well, with the exact same prompt. And honestly, like, I found out because they posted theirs to social media and I posted mine to social media, and we're both just like, we were like the Spider-Man meme, where we're just like, hey, I made a set of dice like that. But it was fun because they were different. Like, you could tell that they had a similar prompt or something to them. You know, they had the same colors and the same sort of arrangement of colors, but they were still very different from each other. That was kind of what inspired the collaboration video, was that idea that, I'm gonna move this so you can hopefully hear me better, was that idea that, you know, multiple people could have the exact same prompt and make things that were completely different from each other. So, you know, everyone has their own unique thing that they bring to it. But yeah, I don't know if the market's saturated or not. Dice making is fun and hard. So, you know, the number of people that are gonna stick with it, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much. Certainly a long process. That's true. Yeah, it's not necessarily a hard process, but it is a long process. And I reached the end of the phrase. Just a second. We're just listening to the YouTube audio library, by the way. As always, it's just I just have it on no attribution required. We're just listening down the audio library. And I have mentioned it before. This is sort of relating to the, I don't know why I have just YouTube on the brain today. I just have YouTube on the brain today. Probably because I, you know, switched over to this channel to actually stream and was just like, oh, I've gained more subscribers. That's nice. I know that I'm so close, too. I think that's part of it. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say now. How to do with YouTube. Oh, yeah, I've said it before, but I think I'd be happy being either a dice maker that makes videos or a YouTuber who makes dice. I'd be fine with, like, my main focus being the dice and then supplementary videos, or I'd be okay with my focus being... Oh, just a second. I'd be okay with my focus being the videos that are, you know, about dice. Come on, focus. There we go. So I was thinking about the character videos. Like I mentioned, I have 13 for this particular series of characters. I'll have 13 videos because there's 13 characters. And I was feeling kind of bad, I guess, that I was just going to have a bunch of the same kind of video over and over again. Pretty much. I guess maybe that's part of where me realizing that, oh, a lot of the people whose videos I watch have the same kind of video over and over again. And I like that, I guess. It's like, yeah, that's fine. I don't know, I guess maybe it's going to be fine if I have 13. Of the same video. They're not the same video, but 13 with the same format and everything. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. I have to just like stop recording, come back. Well, let's do some of this D8. Speaking of focusing, let me focus this. There we go. I don't know what I'm talking about today, guys. You know, I feel like part of, you know, one of the fun things about streaming is just, I put streams on in the background just to listen to, you know, people talk or whatever, have some noise while I'm working on other things. I'm not a big stream watcher. I'm more of a VOD, you know, a stream playback later on kind of watcher. Just because I like being able to pause things. But like, what was I saying? What was I saying? I should put this here maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. And like usually, you know, that's gonna be better if the person who is talking the whole time has stuff to talk about. I don't have a life. I pretty much go to work and then I come home when I work. I feel like I'd have much more to talk about if I actually, you know, had free time. Probably make streams much more interesting. Does anybody, so obviously some of you are not from the US, but it is Independence Day on the 4th here. So folks that are in the US, does anybody have any fun 4th of July plans? My parents just got home from vacation, so we'll probably meet up with them for something. Maybe some fountains in their driveway or something. Oh, wait, I should tell you guys about the fire. Oh, wait, I should tell you guys about the fire. That was interesting. I like how I'm like, no, nothing exciting ever happens. I forgot about the fire that happened like a block from my house. Yeah, so I live on it's a cul-de-sac. It's a dead end. Playing a game, they're trying to drown out the fireworks. Fair. Fair. But yes, so the other, was it last week? Must have been this week, right? Because I don't think I have streamed since it happened. I sound familiar. Anyways, I was sitting in my office here. I think I was probably editing. I was probably editing a video or something in here, and I smelled some smoke. And it is what I refer to as fire season. You know, usually like the entirety of like Canada or California or one of the hills around here is on fire. That happens pretty often, which is, you know, it's unfortunate that I have a whole season that I call fire season, but it's fire season, so I figured that there's probably a fire up on one of the hills here or something, because I smell smoke. Very, very common this time of year. Very common. Anyways, not too long after that, I noticed that, you know, along with the scent of smoke, there was also a fire truck at the end of my street. And that was a little bit closer than I was expecting, for the fire truck to be, for a fire up on the hill. So there wasn't a fire up on the hill. I live in a, like a cul-de-sac, a dead-end street, and at the end of the street, it's a, it dips down into a little canyon. It's not a very deep canyon. It's like a canyon you can climb down into and pick blackberries. There's a walking path down there. It's not a very deep canyon. Like, yeah. Very, like, I wouldn't suggest climbing down into it because there is a bunch of wild blackberries and they are very prickly. But yes, it's shallow enough that you could climb down the hill. I have climbed down that hill and picked blackberries and stuff. Anyways, there's a fire in that canyon. It was one of those things, the way I described it, I was like, this is something that you don't want to happen, but also is very interesting to watch. It was close enough that our neighbors are the one that called in the fire. So we all went and, like, pretty much the neighborhood was out watering their lawns. Sorry, that was probably difficult to hear. Pretty much the neighborhood was out watering their lawns. It's rather dry here, so everybody was out wetting everything down so that, you know, any embers or anything wouldn't catch any grass or anything on fire. Let me show you guys how these turned out, because they're all done. Yeah, I think it's a great choice, guys. I'm really happy with the color choices that we're working with today, that we decided on. Yeah, that's nice. It's like, it's not like too bold, but it's not like, it doesn't blend in. It has that little bit of orange that I wanted. Yeah, I think that's nice. It stands out against everything too. Like, it probably blends in the most with the gold, but even then it's a different color enough that you can see it. I think that was a good color choice. A good color choice. Sweet, these are coming along. And we're only an hour and a half in and we have 2 sets done. Sweet. 2 sets are done. Yeah, but yeah, it was really interesting. We all were out, you know, watering our yards and stuff, just to make sure that nothing caught on fire from any stray embers and stuff. There was a lot of, like, ash and stuff just falling from the sky. It was really kind of weird. It's not something like big pieces of, like, just whole burnt leaves and things. It was interesting. But yeah, so there was a fire truck posted at the end of our street. And it was interesting because you could tell that there was, like, fire trucks posted at the ends of multiple streets along this canyon on both sides of the canyon. Because, you know, they're shooting water there from the end of our street, and then also you could see a stream of water from the other side of the canyon. But yeah, you could see the fire from my house. Like, you could see the trees and stuff. Saw a tree at one point just, like, kind of go up. They did an excellent job of putting it out, and keeping it contained. It never even reached, like, it didn't even reach our street. It was probably like a block away, and they got there in like 2 minutes and did such a good job of containing the fire. You know, good job, firefighters. It was probably a long night though, because it was probably about an hour before an hour or two before sunset, and I saw the fire truck leave the next morning. They didn't have water going the whole time, but they had people posted, making sure that nothing else caught on fire, which is probably good. Okay, so I've got these 2 more sets. I'm not sure on colors for these. So let me just show you. I'll just show you the D6 for both of these. So this set, I've done these sorts of colors before, and I inked them in gold. And the gold does blend in with the yellow a little bit, but it still looks nice. So I could do gold for these. Ooh, maybe like a monarch butterfly kind of orange, or would that blend in too much, do you think? Could do like a monarch butterfly kind of orange, or like a nice like bright pink. Maybe like a pink orange color, kind of like these butterflies here. Could be kind of nice. Not sure. Also, these butterflies all glow in the dark. Blood orange? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's not a... Yeah. I could go for like a blood orange. Also, welcome. Hello. We could try a couple things and see what we like. What do I have over here? Well, so we've got this one to think on, this set to think on, and then I have this set here too. So, here, I'll pull up the D6 for this one as well. I was thinking of inking these half and half. So the dice themselves are half and half. You have the solid half, and then you have the clear half with the that have gears in them. Kitty cat in a box. I don't have a kitty cat in a box, but I have a kitty cat back here. Wait, I'll move. There's a kitty cat. There's a kitty cat. She's like passed out. She is the most like comfortable. She's just like the most comfortable cat ever. She always looks so comfortable. She's a fluffy baby. But yeah, so I've got this set. I think they were nail charms that I got off of Amazon. I think I looked up nail charms. You can also just get like watch pieces type things. These ones were not actual gears. These ones were just nail charms, but I have also ordered just like you know, watch pieces before too. But yeah, for a lot of the like little charms and things, just look up nail charms. They're a great size, and they work in, you know, they work in resin really well because of the size and things. It's kind of funny. You probably don't really think about the work that went into making them stay upright like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get some cool gears and things. But yeah, I would look up like nail charms. Let's look at this one. Yeah, here, like, see those gears where one is falling into the other? Oh yeah, it's true. You could talk to a watch repair place. That's a smart idea. But yeah, so yeah, he probably wouldn't think about how I got those to stay there when they are metal. They're very thin metal, but they are metal. And it's because I UV resined them together. I stuck them all together, and I stuck them to the first layer that I poured. Anyways, I have this set. I was thinking of doing them half and half. I was originally thinking like a teal, but I don't think the teal's gonna look good necessarily. Or I could just do the whole thing in like white. I was thinking like a, I want like a, I don't know. Maybe I will do the whole set in white first, and then we can decide if we want a different color for the clear half. And then we'll do that over the white. We could do that. Oh, I could do just... I think there's plenty of white in Cogsmeade. Yeah, I was thinking there's a lot of white, so I think white would be good. Should I do it half and half, though? Off-white that has a hint of blue? Should I just do the whole thing in white, or should I do it half and half? That's the real question. I'm glad, though, that this was immediately recognizable as Cogsmeade. Did the cogs get a bit away? Let me look it up. Let me look up Cogsmeade. Ah! You have to test it? Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I'm... Yeah, there's like a coppery tealy color in there. But yeah, a lot of gray, a lot of brown, a lot of white. I think white, definitely. True, all white will brighten it a lot. I was thinking, though, it's cool to do the, like, cause the character has, like, there's two. There's two, and so I was thinking, like, half and half would be kind of cool. And, like, half light and half dark would be kind of cool. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see how this teal looks. Is that gonna be... Is that gonna look weird with the kind of blue-gray that I have in there? Is it gonna stand out weird? I think the teal color that I want is maybe a little bit more green, too. Let me see if I have some more paint back here. Wait. Ooh, I have this pretty green. I have this pretty color. It's a, like a... It, like, shifts, like, between, like, blue and green. That's pretty. Let's see what I got here. I've got more paint. I just have green. I don't think green's quite what I want. I don't have any more teal-y sort of colors here. I have this one that's like sparkle. Just like an interference almost. It looks better with the dark background. So it's like sparkles blue. I think I want at least half of this white, though. I think I want at least half of it white. Set those down there. All right, here's the real question. Which half should I do white? Should I do the clear half white, or should I do the solid half white? Clear or solid? Or both? Let me pull out my white. I'm thinking just a satin white too. We've got a lot of shimmer in there with all of these colors. I was thinking just like a flat white. You think solid? Just do the whole thing white? That's fair. Oh, you know what I could do? I could all white. What if I did teal on the inside and then did it solid white on the outside? So you just see the teal on the inside. with the like sparkly teal. What about that? So because this is clear, you'll be able to see through it. So I could do a layer of the sparkly teal where it's clear, and you'd be able to see it through the dye, and then I'd paint white over it so that the numbers themselves would look white. Should we try that? That might be a little bit funky. I don't know if the shimmery teal would look weird. Let's try it. Let's just try it on one side and see if we like it. Let's just see how this teal looks. I'm not gonna film our test here. This is an experiment. We'll do the 5. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry real quick, so I'll see if you can see how there's some teal in there. Once it dries, it'll probably be, I don't know if you'll be able to see the sparkle as much, but you can see the teal through the, there's just a little bit. But we can let that dry and then paint white over it and see what we think. And then while we let that dry, let's figure this set out. Did it not scroll to the next one? Oh no, there it is. Okay. But yeah, let's figure this one out. Like I said, I've done gold before. Yeah, that's what I was saying, was that I could do like one half for one false, one half for the other. So that's why I was thinking 2 different colors. But I could just do the teal underneath and then paint over it so that the whole number is white and you just see the teal through. That's what we're trying to decide at the moment, is if I should just, actually, you know, I kind of like the teal. I feel like I was concerned that the teal wouldn't match well. I feel like I'm okay with the teal. I could do half teal up here and then white. Again, we'll let that sit for a minute and let it dry and see how it looks, but let's figure this out. So I've done gold in the past. Let's see how the gold, I'm just gonna put a little dot of gold and we'll see if it blends in too much. It might. Yeah, it does blend in a lot. Let me see if you can read the number. It's a little bit brighter maybe than the like yellow, but yeah, it's very close. It'll show up more on the blue, obviously. We could do different colors too. We could do blue at this end and then like pink and then yellow too. We could go opposites. Oh, we were talking blood orange. Let me see what I have for blood orange. Let's see. Might have to mix something for that if I wanted to do like an orangey orange. Maybe mix in some pink. I might have to make like my own sort of blood orange. I wanted to do that. What have I got here? I've got a pink that shimmers blue. Yeah, these are for Dawn. I could do like a monarch butterfly orange. That could be nice. Actually, I don't know that I have I have orange, but I don't know if that's the right orange. I've got this color, but this one dries really dark. Yeah, this one dries really dark. I think that'd be too dark. Kind of a purpley. Actually, this one's not bad. I kind of like this purpley pink. Oh no, it's not very saturated though. I was thinking it would dry more saturated, but it's not. I don't know. It feels a little bit muted. I have a white that shimmers pink. might work better. The orange on that side seemed to disappear. Yeah. Yeah, the gold blends in, I think. The gold blends in too much. But here, let me remove the gold. Let's just try a couple of things here and see what stands out nice. Let's just see if the regular orange works. If the regular orange looks nice. Silver like the moon. Ooh. This is a very sun-based character, but you can see that. There's a lot of orange in there, yeah. Like a lot of orange in here, or a lot of orange in Dawn. Let me look up Dawn. You know, sometimes I like look up. Yeah, there's a lot of reds and oranges, isn't there? Yeah, there's a lot of reds and oranges and yellows, isn't there? I could see pink, though. What about this? What about this pink, actually? That might be a little bit too bright, actually. Might be a little bit too bright. White stars, too. Let me just see how this plain orange looks. I think this is going to blend in, too, but let me look. Let's see. Woo! My paint just went everywhere. Oh, actually, that stands out a little bit more. What I mean, it's brown. Could do that. I did throw some blue into the oh gosh, the what is it? Ancient Capital dice for the dodo birds. But yeah, could do orange maybe. Use a red for the one. Oh, could do a red for the one. Do everything orange and then do a red for the one. Yeah, I do have a nice bright red. Well, should I do yellow for the 6? Should I do yellow, orange, red? Or gold, orange, red? And kind of like ombre it down almost. Or just do everything orange and then do gold for the highest number and red for the lowest number. That's not I kind of like that idea. Do everything orange and then do red and gold. Yeah, okay, cool. I like that idea. I think that's fun. I could do gold, or I could do yellow, but the gold I think matches this really well. The shimmer that's in there. Whereas this is not shimmering. Okay, cool. Yes. Yes, plans. Yes, plans. We have plans. Alright. Alright, let me get my other camera going. We'll try and set things up. Guys, gonna get moved around a little bit. Back a little bit so you can, so everyone can see. And I'll try to hold things. Yeah, that's about holding. It'll be good. Might have to change the focus again a little bit. Yeah, I might have to change the focus a little bit. Aim you guys down a little bit more. Because we're probably going to have things about here. Yeah. Alright. Let's just start with the orange. And we'll get all of the orange in. And then we can get all of the rest of the. I'm just getting some video footage here. Then we'll get the gold and the red. Okay, let me change the focus so you can actually see what I'm working on. I have found that this webcam does not like to manually focus, so when it's close up, it's fine when it's further away. Which when I'm like pouring resin and stuff, that's how it is, but yeah, does not like to find where I want it to find when it's up close like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, so yeah, these are these are almost done. That I need to get pictures and videos of these. That's one of the things on my to-do list for tomorrow, is to get pictures and videos. I do have pictures and videos of all of the rest of this stuff already, which is good. I'm so glad that I didn't leave everything last minute. You know, when I first started making dice, when it came to doing like listings and stuff, and I will say making listings is a pain. It's a surprising amount of work to actually list items for sale. But when I first started, I used to like put everything off, like taking the photos and everything, until the week that things were going into my shop. And that just meant that I had a lot of stuff I had to do all at the same time. So it's been a lot nicer just, you know, taking photos and videos and stuff as I go, which has been good too, because then, you know, I can actually edit the videos down before, you know, all 13 sets are done and in the shop or whatever. So I will have a video out on Thursday of making the set of dice for Chromia. That's already edited and ready to go. So first video for this set of character dice. And then hopefully I find time to do the rest. Here, let's see, what should I do? I think I was gonna do the pirate dice video next, maybe. Just kind of in the order, I guess, that I made them almost. The two, so I finished the like rainbowy set, the Chromia set, for people that know what I'm talking about. I finished that set first. That was done well before the other sets. I felt like that would be great for a Swarmkeeper Ranger that has butterflies. Oh, that'd be cool! That'd be super cool. Just like my arm's in the way, I'm trying to get paint. To be fair, you know, I'm not gonna market these as being for the particular empires and stuff. These are just inspired by them. So, you know, if someone wants to get these for that'd be super cool. No, the two that took the most time were, or the two that I finished last were these ones for Goblins, and then the set for the ancient capital. And this set, it was because there's so many layers. It took forever. And then the Ancient Capital set, they're complicated, but also I just put them off. I put them off for a while because I was nervous to start them. I'll talk about that in the video about them too, but I had an idea for them, and I had a lot of ideas for them, which was part of the problem. I had to pare down my ideas a bit. I don't know where that came from. I had to pare down my ideas a bit for that set. I had too many ideas. Even then, I ended up with a lot of stuff in those. And then also the idea that I ended up coming up with, I wasn't sure if I could pull it off very well. And then the amusing third reason I put those off is because the person who does has that, you know, Empire and Empires follows me on Twitter. It's like, oh no, what if he sees? Which is silly because he follows me on Twitter because he bought dice from me. Yeah, that set doesn't do well in photos. It's much better on camera. I shipped out a commission yesterday. That's the video that I'm working on at the moment, is for that. And it's another one of those dice where it's just like, man, this does not translate to still photographs at all. It's just like, you really can't see how cool this die is in still photographs. That's one of the problems with like D20s. D20s, they, with all the facets to them. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I really liked that set, to be fair. It was funny when he reached out. I did really like the Pixandria dice. What was I saying? What was I talking about? I've gotten distracted. I don't remember what I was talking about. Does anybody remember where I left my train of thought? If they did, could you please contact me? What was I just talking about? Oh, things that don't photograph well. The D20s, yeah, so the D20s, there's all those facets and stuff on them, you know, all the angles of the sides. And the D20 obviously has the most sides to it. So it bends the light. Let me see if I can find something that works as a good example to show you. Put that away for now. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, well, here, I'll just grab this D20. So, oh, same. Got ADHD for days, but, let me zoom in. So, you can see how if you look at, like, this connector right... Oh, where's... okay. Can you see how you see this gear twice? You see it here, and then you also see it here. It's because of the angles here. The light is bouncing off of them and kind of showing, you can see there at that corner, how you can see the gear twice. It's kind of like how when you, I'm assuming it's the same thing where, like, if you stick your hand underwater, it looks like it's a different distance away, that sort of thing. It's the light refracting differently. Science. Yeah, you can see, now you can see this gear, you can see the edge of it twice. The problem with D20s is if you try to do interesting things on the inside, taking photographs, you end up with, like, them cut in half and duplicated like that, and it just looks messy. It's hard to get, like, a clear photograph of what's inside. Also, I have no idea what CRS means. CRS. I don't know what that means. What is CRS? But yeah, so it makes it difficult to photograph D20s if they have something interesting on the inside, because you end up with that, with duplicates and random lines through things where things don't line up. Can't remember shit. Fair. Anyway, so I sent out a jumbo D20 today, and it turned out super cool, and all the stuff on the inside is super cool, and it's so hard to take photographs of it because there's super complicated things on the inside, and if you try to take photos, it breaks them all up and shifts them around, so you can't really see how the things on the inside are shaped. Whereas if you pick it up and move it around, it's a lot easier. Do you want to see the, yeah, it's not even 2 hours in. You guys, we'll take a quick break. Do you guys want to see the other Empires dice that are all done? Here, let me. I had the same issue when you were taking pictures to send to fellow nerd friends from the Your Wizard site you ordered for. Oh, Galaxy of the Pearl side, yeah. Yeah. It's just, okay. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, you can see all the cat hair. Let me set some things over here. Okay. So much cat hair. I can see all the cat hair here. So this is my carrying case that I have for, it's great because it has these trays that come out, and this is built for dice. It's I think supposed to be for like collectors of dice, but it's great for like in-person shows because I can take these trays out and set them out on my table. I still have some dice from Empire Season 1. Here's the Wizard Gems, and here's the Azalea? Mazzalia. Yeah, Mazzalia dice. Anyways, all the ones that I have done so far here. Okay, let me see. Let me try and figure out where I need to zoom to. Okay. So, let's see, where should we start? I was talking about, this is the set that there'll be a video out about on Thursday. With all the rainbowy colors. Yeah, that's fair. I'm hoping that the character videos will be interesting, even if you don't know the characters, just because, you know, I'll go through some of my thought and design process and stuff. But for folks also that, you know, do know it, you know, I want it to be fun for them too, to be like, I know that thing! Here's the set for the Evermore. With the fog and the, like, drips of darkness through there. This is a set where I'm like, I probably would not have done this design if I didn't have direct inspiration, and I really like how it turned out. Like, now I want to do more of this where I have, like, a dark color dripping through, like, the foggy white. Like, that's just fun. These are the ones for Ollie. And these have, like, glow-in-the-dark glitter in them and stuff, too. I tried to go as crazy as possible for these ones, because it makes sense that they'd be as crazy as possible. Oh my gosh, these ones gave me so much trouble. These are for Stratos. Oh gosh, I have two prototypes for those. So I do have some prototype things too. I have two prototypes for those that, like, they didn't quite turn out how I wanted either time, and this is what I finally ended up on. So it's like, I kind of wish that they ended up a little bit more airy, maybe. They ended up maybe a little, like, they have the drips that maybe feel a little bit more watery than airy, but I think the colors ended up how I wanted them eventually. They've got, like, a pretty, like, teal and shimmer in there too, and gold. I do like how this set turned out. These are half and half, with the half grayscale and the half, like, pink and Let me see, actually, I think the D4 is a good, shows it off really well. You know, half grayscale and then half, like, very pink and purple. I did like this set. Didn't end it perfectly half and half, but that's okay. This is the set that I posted on social media, like yesterday. I think it was yesterday that I posted this on social media. And these have lots of colorful flowers and like sticks in them and a little bit of like something dark and inky. And some shimmer. Tried to have a mix of dark and light in there and all those bright flowers. I got these flowers half grayscale, half Nerds candy. Pretty much, yeah. I got these flowers for this project in particular, and these I want to use them in everything now. These flowers are so nice for using in dice. Still blow your mind. I really like how this set turned out. And also, I'm really happy with these flowers, and I ordered more of them because I liked them so much. There's a variety of, like, sizes, and they hold their shape and the color really well. They're obviously dyed, but they hold the color so well in the resin and everything. And then I have some calico ones. Very soft pastel calico ones. Didn't go, like, super into anything specific with these. I just wanted to make some calico ones for Animalia. I don't know. I take inspiration from all sorts of different little things, but for this one, I just went calico. And then I have the, let me grab the D12. I feel like it's easy to show off. I have the Ancient Capital ones that have like little bits of like rock and moss and stuff in them, and then I tried to do kind of like a, you know, the gilding is fading off of the stone kind of look here. You know, there's a little bit of like dirt and scratches and things, but the gold and the blue is like kind of getting worn off. But yeah, this is one of those sets where it's just like the photographs, you don't really show off how they actually look. And I did different levels of like you know, wear and stuff on each one. Like this one's kind of fun. This one literally just looks like it's kind of broken up into a couple of stones up top, but it's pretty much solid. Yeah! When I first started making dice, my original plan was just to make dice that were little dioramas. And then I have this set that has little handmade skulls in them. Not all of them have skulls. The D12, for example, has like a bone. There's a bone in here. And the idea is that some skeletons have been defeated, and they're now at the bottom of the ocean with their treasure. And some of them don't even have any, like, I think the D8 here doesn't even have any bones or skulls in it. It's just the treasure and the blue. And that's all the ones that are done so far here. And then we have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's all 13. So with the, we have our ones today. That'll be all 13. Sweet. I'm leaving these out, those. That one has a bone to pick with people. Wow. Wow. Boo. I will say I feel like I'm happier with all of the sets. Oh, I still have the Zornoth ones too. That's these ones. For people who know. These were the Zornoth ones. There's gonna be a dice collection video. You get the feeling just showing off all of the dice that I have. To be fair, I do have a short video somewhere of all of the dice that are, well, not all of them, but a bunch of dice that I just have not sanded yet. Oh, I've got a whole like huge thing downstairs in my craft space that's just a bunch of raw dice. I have a ton of raw dice that I just haven't gotten around to sanding. That's part of the reason I have not been pouring as many dice recently. I'm like, I already have a bunch of dice that I need to just sand. But also I haven't been sanding dice as much either. That's my holdup at the moment, is I need to find more time to sand things. I have a summer schedule now though, so that's nice. I work at a tutoring center. So in the during the school year, I work after school, and then in the summer, we do still have stuff in the afternoon, but I just work mornings, and it's nice working mornings. I'm not a morning person, but it's very nice being done with work and then being able to go do whatever I want. You know, I was thinking about that. I could probably do a sanding stream. I'd just do the hand sanding part. I wouldn't do the wheel part. I'd get the wheel part stuff done, and then I would just have a stream where we sit around and hand sand. Let me just finish inking this D12 with the orange. I don't need to get that on camera. So I probably could. I just haven't. I do think the next stream that I don't think I'm going to be streaming next weekend. I think I'm doing an in-person thing. Just the, monthly art walk thing here. So no stream next weekend, but the weekend after that I think I'm going to do some mold making. It's been a while since I did that on stream, but I really need to get some molds made. I've been working on them, but I want to get Vampire the Masquerade dice molds all figured out. I have someone who's waiting on them, and I want to get those done. It's been a long process. I've been trying to get that stuff figured out since like January or December or January. I'm trying to get so the reason that that's taking so long is I got Vampire the Masquerade dice, there's two kinds of dice. They're both D10s, but they have slightly different symbols on them. Right. So, I went and got masters printed for those, and I got one of each. I got, we'll call them red and black, because that's the colors that are usually associated with them. I got one master for the red dice and one master for the black dice. And a full set of Vampire the Masquerade dice is 5 red and 10 black dice. So, I had one of each, and I went and made some, there's that. I'm gonna do maybe a different kind of artsy camera view. We'll do something that's like off to the side here, maybe. It's just kind of showing the workspace. Yeah, that's nice. So I had one of each. So I went and made a mold with the like unsanded, well, they're sanded but the unpolished versions, and then poured myself some more masters, and got those all sanded and polished up. And then I went to make molds with those and discovered that the masters weren't going to work, just because of how the size of the symbols and how things were printed. The symbols didn't work out, basically. They got cut off if you tried to actually make molds, which obviously is not the best. So I went and reached out to the people who printed them for me, and they went and I tweaked some things on my end, and they reprinted them for me, and they were very nice about everything. And I got shipped new ones, and then that whole process started over again. So I do actually have basically 2 of each style now, 2 red and 2 black, and that's not because I'm using the old ones, but I went and poured myself some masters. I actually have, I think, 5 masters of each now printed, but a majority of those are not polished yet. A couple of them might be close to being done polishing, so I think I'll probably have 3, maybe, of each by that stream. But it still takes a while to get 15 molds made when you have 2, well, we'll say 4. It takes a while to get 15 molds made with 4 masters. Let's see. Something there. So it's been going. I have 2 of each mold made at the moment. I think I have... Did I get the lids poured or did I get the base poured? I have some... I might actually have 4 of each at the moment. So I might only need 1 more of the red. That's going to be a Monday project. I usually do molds on Mondays. Monday molding, I guess. I hate making molds, guys. It's like the most boring part for me. I know different people find different parts boring and stuff. Some people, you know, find sanding really, really tedious. Some people find, and sanding is tedious, but for me, the most annoying part is just making molds. But we'll... Yeah, there's something in every... yeah, exactly. But we'll do it together next stream. Like I said, not streaming next week, but I think the weekend after that we can do molds. We'll work on some molds together, and that'll make it more enjoyable if I'm streaming at the same time. But yeah, I need to get those done. I'm gonna work on those this week, obviously, but I need to get those... I want to get all of those made so I can actually get that commission done. I feel a little bit bad with how long it's taken to get that done. Also, I've just been wanting to make Vampire the Masquerade dice. It's something I've been talking about for a while. Like, a couple of years, probably. Or maybe a year. I guess I've only been making dice for like 3 years, right? So I guess it's probably only been like a year if I've only been making dice for 3. But I have been talking about making Vampire the Masquerade dice for a while. Ooh, have fun. Enjoy your chicken enchiladas. That sounds yummy. Sounds like my brother might stop by the my brother's at D&D right now. But it sounds like he might stop at the bakery on the way home and pick up some bread and soup. So, that's exciting. Man, I like Mexican food. That's probably one of my... I like Mexican food a lot. I could probably eat nothing but Mexican food and I'd be happy. I guess, to be fair, it's good that I live in a place that has lots of Mexican food. To be fair, taco... What is it with food trucks and having, like, the best food? I mean, maybe it's just because, like, you're not going to stay in business for long if you don't have good food, if you're, like, just a food truck. But, like, man, I feel like some of the best food I've ever gotten has just been at, like, food trucks. Like, taco trucks have, like, the best tacos, and... Oh, man. Now I want food truck tacos. That sounds really good. Oh, question on here. So, yeah, I'm going to do the 1. So, all of my things have, you know, the highest number and then the lowest number, but my D8 does not. Mine D8 has a D8 and then the 1's right here. But I think I should probably still do the 1 red, right? That would make the most sense. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Instead of doing the 7. Yeah, yeah. I do kind of wish my dice were consistent with how the numbers were. I like it better with them across from each other. I like it where the 1 is at one end and highest numbers at the other. I feel like it looks the best when I have stuff like this where I'm doing, you know, the highest number one thing and the lowest number another. This one's probably going to look a little bit funky with the numbers right next to each other, just compared to everything else. Alright. Cool, we've got everything inked there. So we just want to do 2s and 3s on here, right? Yeah. It's been so long. I'm thinking about the music that we're listening to now. It's been so long since I've played trombone. It's been years. It might be fun to pull that out at some point. I've been talking about it, but that's again one of those things I just haven't found the time for. Hi, baby. How you doing, Luna? Can you guys see all right? Not really. Let's get that so you can see. Alright, I'm thinking for this one, maybe we just do, like, kind of stripes. We could maybe kind of blend the colors together a little bit. That might be kind of cool. Do, like, orange in the middle and then do gold towards the blue end and red towards the yellow end. Yeah, let's try that. So we're gonna do... pull out the red and the gold and we'll... our orange. Let me stick this in. Alright, have a good dinner. I always forget that people are in different time zones than me. I'm just like, good morning, everyone. Everyone's like, it is 12 p.m. or whatever. Okay, let's get some red. There's a little bit of red. Okay, there's some red, and then we will do some gold. How's this gonna look? Okay, let's see how that looks. Maybe a little bit funny, but I'm okay with it. It's maybe a little bit funny in the D2, but I think I like it anyways. Okay, all right, let's get the get all of our highest numbers painted in gold. Some gold. I'm excited that things seem to be coming along. I wasn't sure how much trouble we'd have getting everything done. Just because I really was not sure what colors I wanted to do things, but it seems like things are going fairly smoothly as far as like figuring out colors and stuff goes. We'll have to take a look at these once they're all painted and see how we're feeling about the all the colors. the orange and the red and the gold. You know, it's kind of fun. I don't do this very often where I do like the highest number and the lowest number, different colors than the rest. It's funny because I did this also for the Pirate Joe set, but it's kind of fun every once in a while. It's a little bit different. Alright. Yeah, so I think my plan after this is I need to, well, I think I'll probably have some food. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing. I need to print out some stuff for a commission. I need to find the models for that and figure out which ones I need and do that. I might also try to print some D&D minis at the same time. Because for the campaign that my brother and I are a part of, he's part of 2 different campaigns because he's part of the one where I'm playing my warlock and he's also in a different one that he's at right now. To be fair, he's a bigger D&D nerd than I am. He loves D&D. He has since we were kids. He's been like obsessed with D&D since we were kids. Alright, let's do this. How about red? Cool, and then we just need to do the red. Got our gold. Let's just do the, oh gosh. Let's do the red for the one. I guess to be fair, you know, it looks just as, oh my gosh, I can't figure out where I am. It looks just as like funny on there, so it kind of works. Oh, I should get like a blank for my my other D4 shape. So I don't use this D4 shape very much anymore. I mostly use why is that so liquidy? I mostly use a like little crystal shape. Cool, that's all done. I should get or print a little blank for it. That'd probably be useful. I don't really mind doing the pyramid shape, but okay. I'm gonna finish these and then we'll look at them all together. I feel like it's usually pretty easy to tell when I'm starting to get a little bit tired, just because it's when I start getting quiet. It's funny. I feel, you know, I've done like 5-hour streams before, but it seems like, you know, I get to like 2.5, 3 hours now. I'm just like, I'm gonna go for a nap now. You know, you wouldn't think of streaming as being like tiring necessarily, and it's not really. But it's like you have to be on the whole time. And being on for like, you know, multiple, just stuck on for multiple hours is kind of tiring, even if it's fun. It's a bit like, I think about it a bit like having, you know, people over to my house. Where it's like, or being one-on-one with someone I don't know very well, where it's just like, oh gosh, I gotta be entertaining. I gotta be making sure that everybody's having a good time and I'm focusing on that and having high energy and knowing the right things to say. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's take a look here. Let's see how we feel about these colors. I think it's fun at any rate. We might have gone for some like odd colors today maybe, but I like them. Alright. Yeah, how are we feeling about the red, gold, and orange? I think it stands out pretty well. Yeah, I think it stands out. Cool. Alright, let's see how let's come back here. I feel like I'm okay with the teal. I feel like I don't mind the teal. Should we do it half white, half teal? I was worried that the teal would feel like too out of place. But I kind of don't mind it. So instead of painting over it and just having the teal on the inside, what if we just did this half teal and then the other half white? Like, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So we've got that part teal, and then we'll do this part like right here in white. So it'd be like half and half. I think that's kind of fun. It's maybe a little funky with the colors. But it's kind of, I could go for a shimmery white too. That is also an option. I do also have shimmery white. Which feels a little bit more muted, like a lot of the colors in here are. And it might blend with that teal better since the teal is very shimmery. Could go for a shimmery white. Should we try the shimmery white? Let's try the shimmery white. Get this white out of here. Wash that out of there, wipe it out. Let's try the shimmery white, see how we feel about that. I kind of like the shimmery, I think. It feels a little bit less, like a little bit less, I don't know. It doesn't pop quite as much, but I feel like I'm okay with that. With it not popping quite as much. And I will fix this so that it's more of a line across instead of a line like this way. But I'd love opinions though. I'd love opinions on whether this looks odd or not. What do people think? What do you think? Well, there's not really anybody watching at the moment, that's probably why. Well, let's just go for it. Yeah, let's just go for it, why not? Hello, hello Luna. Hello. 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 Alright, let's just go for it, because I'm tired. I just want to get these done, and I like it enough that I think it'll work. Even if it's a little bit odd. Even if, I don't know if the teal matches quite, but whatever, it's fine, it's cool, it's dandy. But I'm tired. let's just start with. I'll start with the teal. Teal's fun. Maybe it's this music too that's putting me to sleep. Just the like soft jazz in the background. Da-da-dum. There we go. There we go. Make it so everybody can see. It does make things a little bit more complicated trying to like film in two places at once. Trying to make it so that you guys can see it live nice and easily, and also I can get good video footage of it. I'm trying to like focus on two cameras at the same time, which is, you know, easier said than done, surprisingly. I need a little bit more. That one is not filled enough. Yeah, okay, that seems good. Finish filling in the D6 here with our shimmery blue. The end of the it's the end of the page. On to the next page. I am so tempted by like Epidemic Sound. Did it play? Why is it not playing? Weird. Okay. I do appreciate that YouTube has like such a big audio library and stuff. Like it does seem like, you know, there's some variety and stuff. It's so hard to find things though. It's very hard to find things on the YouTube audio library if you're looking for like a specific vibe or something. Very hard to search by vibe. I mean, it has it by mood and by genre, but even within that, there's such a large range of things within each specific mood and genre. Let me get like one more number on here and then we'll pause this camera for a minute. I'm gonna do like 40 here and then. Oh. The end is in sight for all of these dice. A little bit here. I feel like I need to get back into the swing of making some dice. So I've been focusing on these for a while now, and then commissions, but I really should start getting some things ready for like the whatever the next shop update's gonna be after this one. Probably Halloween dice would be my guess. Maybe we'll try and get some Halloween dice made. That could be fun on stream. Yeah. I'm gonna do the shimmery white on the other half. Let me see if I can like set these up like this. I will set up your Let me set up the fix the focus. Ah. Okay. That's feeling pretty in focus for everybody. Ooh, sorry. I do have, so I have some dice here that are actually, is it May's? April, May? Yeah, May's Patreon D20s. Let's add a little bit of this here. I need to get those inked too. Honestly, it might be good to have those done at about the same time as these so that I can ship things out together if people, you know, order things here. I'm not even filming this, that's fine, I don't care. Let's just jam some paint to multiples of these and then we'll wipe them all off at once. That might be faster. But yeah, I should probably get those inked as well. I might just do that off camera. That might just be easier, and then I'm not spoiling anything either. I don't spoil the surprise. But I had someone request a particular color, or suggest a particular color. So I decided to go with that. So really the theme of the dice is just a certain color. I do feel like I've done a lot of, I need to figure out what I want to do for June's Patreon D20s. Alright, if there's anybody here, I don't know if there is or not, I need to figure out what I want to do for June's Patreon D20s. Probably like some sort of rainbow dice or something, right? But I did like pastel rainbow, dice for last June's Patreon D20s. So I don't want to just copy what I did. I could do like brighter colors. I could do like more bold colors. The last set was pretty pastel. So I could do like, go for like neons or but I feel like rainbow. Oh wait, what if I did the so I did dice a while back that were like rainbows in like black. I could do like trans dice or something. True. Yeah, that's true. I could do like a different pride flag. That is also an option. I guess I was figuring rainbow because it seems a little bit more generic, which sounds weird, but like I figure more people can relate to that. But yeah, I could do a different flag. There's some pretty ones out there. I don't think, no. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, I did dice. I have a video. I think it's just called like Dark Side of the Moon or something. But I have a video from a while ago. It was a commission I did that were try this on again. They were like little strips of rainbow over like a black base. So maybe I could do something like that. And I might be able to do like a white base instead of black. That might be kind of cool. But I could do something like those. That might be cool. I kind of like that idea. Kind of like the idea of doing the like rainbow over with strips of rainbow in like either black or white. I think I'll probably do this one like half and half as well. I'll do it this way. I should just do some like pride dice at some point. That'd be fun. There we go. We'll do this one half and half. So let me just pull out the that's all of the teal done. Let me pull out the the shimmery white, and we'll Sorry, I'm just trying to put some of this extra paint back in. It's all up here at the top. I'd rather not waste it if I don't have to. There we go. Alright, on to the shimmery white. Do the other half of this. I'm gonna pick you guys up a little bit, I think, because I'm gonna. There we go. Alright. Trying to get it so everyone can see it. There we go. Alright, let's try and do the other half of this, the shimmery white. So I feel like I should ask this, because if we're gonna be, let me show this on this camera. I show it on the correct camera. But how do you pronounce your name? Is it G the B? Jai? He? I should have asked this earlier, but I was just like, it's like one of the, I had someone, so I meet up with, a group of local artists for coffee every once in a while, usually every Saturday morning. It was literally like the letter G. Oh, okay, G the B. Okay, cool. I had a question for you, but I'll save that for a second. I meet up with a group of artists almost every Saturday morning. A bunch of people are busy, so it's just me and one other person there today. And at one point, this is someone who I've interacted with a fair amount. At one point, they were going to send me something, like a link to something on like Facebook, and they just gave me this blank stare. And they were just looking at me for a minute. I was just like, my name is Liz. And they're like, you know the stare of, oh no, what is this person's name? It was just really funny, because I'm just like, we have interacted a lot. We've known each other now for like a year, probably. And they just this stare of just like, oh no. Should we can actually see? There we go. Anyways, maybe think of that. It's just like, oh no, it's way too late to ask this person their name. But let's see. What was I gonna? Oh, I was gonna say. I think you're the only one here. Actually, is anybody still here? It actually says 0 viewers. Interesting. Never mind. I don't know if you're even still here. Oh, you are here. Weird. It says that there's 0 people watching. I was just gonna ask how you ended up here. Was it like via Twitter? Because obviously you know what Empires is, which a fair number of people that show up to my streams do not. They've ended up here just because dice, and then they stick around. But yeah, so I'm just curious how you got here, because the thing that interests me is that that I made dice for Empire Season 1. That's the thing that interests me here. It's just like, how do you know me? To be fair, this is something I'm always curious about. Like, people will just join, like, my Discord and stuff, and I'm just like, how have you found me? It's not nearly as, like, I'm not. Oh, okay. Okay. I always feel weird bringing that up, because, like, I do still bring it up just because it amuses me, but also that happened, like, more than a year ago. But yeah, I'm always really interested to know like how people ended up here. Like, were you just browsing YouTube, or is it social media, or I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just stumbling about, so, you know. It's always interesting to see how other people have stumbled here, too. Okay, I'm just gonna pause that for now. We'll come back. Oh, okay. Fair. Fair. I do post. Yeah. Tumblr's funny. I don't know how much, like, traffic I get to, my stuff on Tumblr compared to other sites, but, the number of followers that my dice stuff has on Tumblr is amusingly larger than all other social media. Yay! There's the... Yeah, I think that works out. It's maybe a little funny, but I kind of like it. Yeah. Back a little bit so it's actually in focus. Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, I think... How many followers do I have on Twitter? Yay! Honestly, I'm glad that someone else, How many followers do I have on Twitter? Oh, I actually have more followers on Twitter than I thought I did. I actually have almost 600 followers on Twitter. I was thinking I had like 300. But to be fair, those have grown a fair amount. But let's see here. So let me go to... Ugh, come on. How many followers do I have on my... Yeah, I have like 2,000 followers on my Dice Tumblr. That hasn't... It does have a bot problem. That's true, it does have a bot problem. That's a fair point. But also, I mean, you know, a lot of nerds. I could say that because I've been on Tumblr for like 12 years or something. 12 years? No, probably about 10 years. Or 11. Probably around 2012. Probably maybe Tumblr around 2012. Alright, let's... Oh, this one has words. But yeah, you do make a fair point about the bots. 2012 Tumblr was something. Yes, it definitely was. It's amusingly oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it was so cringe. Oh gosh, this one has words too. No! No words. No. Oh, I don't need Christmas music. Okay, there we go. My gosh, 2012 Tumblr. We do not speak of the cringe days of 2012 Tumblr, but I am speaking about the cringe days of 2012 Tumblr. It was funny though, cause like I must have made it 2011, 2012, somewhere in there, because I know that I had it when I left for. Oh gosh, don't talk to me about Super Hulock. Oh my gosh. So I know that I had it when I left for college, because at some of the, like, you know, first you know, opening stuff, you know, they had, like, before classes actually started, like the night before and stuff, or a couple days before and stuff, they'd have like all sorts of different events and things. So they had like a movie night in the quad and things. And I remember making a friend with someone in the quad because we both had Tumblrs. Oh my gosh, cringe. But, oh, it's so funny. Sorry, I'm just thinking about 2012. Because Was I part of the Doctor Who club at in college? Maybe. Maybe I was. Did my friends start the Doctor Who club in college? Maybe. But yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I feel... Oh, no. What just happened? Oh, did I not record? I must not have hit record just a second. Oh, gosh. You know, I feel like you win, because at least mine wasn't permanent, but yeah, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't regret it, but it's just funny to look back on and be like, oh man, I was so cringe. Yeah, I never really got into Supernatural. I watched Doctor Who. I was big into Doctor Who. And then I enjoyed Sherlock as well. Although Sherlock's one of those things looking back where it's just like, it was okay. Like at the time I really enjoyed it. I dodged a bullet, yeah. I've seen maybe 2 episodes of Supernatural, because I think at one point a couple people in the Doctor Who club showed them to us. What a weird song. I feel like I say that every time this song comes up. Hello, buddy. How's it going? I have a fishy cat. Fishy cat. Hi, Fitz. Hi. I'm almost done, buddy. Let's add a little bit of white here and here. Hi, buddy. What you doing? This way. Mwah. Yeah. To be fair, I always loved reading the Sherlock Holmes stories growing up too. I have like the collection of them somewhere. Yeah, but yes, I know. Looking back, it's just like, yeah. I don't know. It's funny the things where you like enjoy it in the moment, and then you look back and you're just like, that wasn't really that good. I did the same thing with Twilight when I read it. I enjoyed those books when I read them back in, I don't know, how old was I? I was not very old probably when I read those. Hi, buddy. Yes, hello. There's a kitty cat here. Oh, he's so cute. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You here to be in the way? He's not feeling 100% at the moment. And most cats, when they're not feeling well, they'll go and hide somewhere and just, like, sleep and stuff. And Fitz, this is Fitz, he just gets super clingy and restless, apparently. Yeah, my cats are very helpful. Very helpful. I posted a photo in my Discord the other day of one of my other cats. I was trying to take photos of Dice and things, and she's just laying in the middle of the space that I'm trying to take photos in. Just completely unaware. There's another one. Yes, hello again, buddy. But yeah, he's normally an indoor-outdoor cat. But he is stuck indoors at the moment because he's not 100%. And he's ready to make it everybody's problem. Usually if he's stuck inside, he's ready to make it everybody's problem. He does not, like, he'd probably spend all of his time outside if he could. You have 2 boys that are clinging near bedtime. Yeah. Yeah, so I have 4 cats. They are all very... They all like to hang out in the same room as either my brother or I. They're very social. Very social. Some of them are more cuddly than others. One of them, Not. That's just her name. She was here earlier. She's the little one. I sometimes just call her Kitten. Even though she's not a kitten, she's half the size of the other cats. Let's add a little bit of white here. She would probably be cuddling not like 24/7 if we would cuddle with her. She just likes cuddles. She tries to lead us, either my brother or I, to bed when it's starting to get later in the evening. Like, she loves cuddles. Luna also likes cuddles. Luna's off to the side here. She's the fluffy one that was passed out behind me. She's now in a box over to the side of me. Yes, you. She's also rather cuddly, but not always. Haruka's the same. She is baby must be carried. Yeah. Yes, that's Not for you. Not is baby must be carried, yeah. Absolutely. And Not is... We describe her as a lady who knows what she wants. Makoto sits just out of reach. Aw. But probably has to be in the same room. Because I definitely have cats here that are just like, I don't want to be pet right now, but I would like to be in the same room and just hang out. But I mean, all of my cats are pretty cuddly. Koshi is, she's my void cat. Well, she's kind of my brother's cat, but, she's like a pure black cat, except for one little spot on her chest that's white. But she's a black cat. And, cool, that's all done. She is terrified of, like, everything. So, she's not the most cuddly just because she's so skittish, but she has, like, particular spots around the house where she's super cuddly and is just, like, not skittish at all. Yeah, the cat equivalent of we're both on our phones but sitting next to each other. Exactly. Yeah. Cats are big fans of quality time. That's their favorite love language. Alright, let's see. These should be all done. Yeah, I think that turns out alright. Yeah, kind of cool. Alright, buddy boy. Buddy boy, I'm almost done. I'm just going to show off what we worked on today, and then we can go hang out. Yes, hello. Alright, so we got all 4 sets done. Yay! I'm just going to run through these so we can take a look at them again. Like it? Sweet. Yeah. First set, we went with yellow for this, for our little clouds, and very sunshiny yellow. I feel like the yellow feels a little bit more green almost now that it's dried, but that's okay. I think maybe it's just it next to the blue that's doing it. I do really like the yellow. I think the yellow was a fun choice. It feels very cartoony, which is definitely fits the bill. Feels like a very cartoon sunshine yellow. We got those done. And then we got these. There's all of our different colors in there, but we did it in like a rose gold coppery sort of color. Yeah, very cowboy. Very toy cowboy. Alright, so we got those. And these definitely feel, there's a lot of dark colors in here, but they do feel even darker on camera. Because there's a lot of sparkle in where it's very dark. It's a very dark red, and there's sparkle in here. And I like that color. That color ended up being nice. Have a little neon. Well, so a couple of the colors in here are glow in the dark. The there's paint on the side. This green color, that green color is glow in the dark, and the shimmery blue color here is also glow in the dark. So these two colors are both glow in the dark. The one that runs through the middle here and the one that runs through the middle here. Oh, there's paint. Get a little bit of neon lights in there. We went with orange for these. Oh, you know, I feel like I like the orange even more now that it's dried. Like, it made it maybe a little bit darker, which honestly is kind of nice. There's our dawn ones. And again, the butterflies in here are glow in the dark, which will be fun. I have to go look at those in the dark. I'll get some photos of that for sure. There's those, and then the ones that we just did. Hi. What are you doing? Hello, good sir. Where are you going? Yes, hello. Hello. And then the ones that we just did with the teal and the white. So, yay! I think that's probably gonna be it. Thanks for hanging out while I worked on stuff. It was good to chat for a bit. I'm gonna go find a snack, I think. Oh yeah, the orange ended up contrasting really nice, actually. I was worried it was gonna blend in too much, but it ended up with a nice contrast. And I think it's fun that, you know, we have the highest and the lowest. But yeah, no stream next week, no stream next Saturday, but I'll stream some mold making the weekend after that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you.